Hi, let's talk about climate change. I've been reading a lot about it. It's everywhere in the news right now. Maybe it's just my algorithms or something, but it seems like every main print source anyway, or online source, is talking a lot about it. Mostly what we do is we fight about it, okay? We have this existential threat coming toward us, and mostly what we do is fight. And that's what I would like to talk about right today. So there are three main reasons why people think the climate is different. The first one is that it's anthropogenic, which means that carbon dioxide has too much carbon dioxide has been produced via humans with fossil fuels. We've got an excess of carbon dioxide up in the atmosphere, which is warming the planet, which then causes cascading effects and starts creating weird weather patterns, eventually melting the polar caps, and we all know the story. Okay. The second one is that it's a natural Earth cycle. And that it's just something. This is something the Earth does, and that it's going on, and so there's really nothing we can do about it, and except for the preppers suggest that we do survivalist stuff. And the third group is that this is all being created and controlled by the elite global deep state, who want to get rid of us because there's too many of us and we're all going to die off. And so via geoengineering and HAARP, which is I don't even want to go into here, but they're manipulating the weather. Okay, so we have these three theories and everybody's very attached to their theory. If you look a little bit deeper, you'll see within the subcontext of this conversation is all three see that it's happening. All three acknowledge that things are changing, that it's harder to grow plants, crops, that, people are getting flooded out, burned out, all this stuff. Everybody sees it's going on. Since we all see it coming, then why don't we stop arguing about it, where it comes from, and focus on how we're going to survive? So what happens if we do that? Even if nothing happens, even if all of the theories out there are wrong and everything is just fine, and this is just a short little blip on the horizon, all this stuff going on, then we have not lost one thing. In fact, we are so much better and happier of a society. At minimum, if we're all going to die, why don't we die happier and more connected? Yeah? So please, I will again invite us to consider that it's less important to be right than it is to survive. I don't know what's possible. I don't know if we're going to pull out of this, but I do know that every day that we continue to grasp, cling to our position, and belittle or negate anybody else's position is a day we've lost to open ourselves to the potential and the possibility of what can emerge in a new evolution of humans.